You know it's Sunday when. Back in a minute. Hey, it's Jan. I'd like to help you save some money, whether you live in New York City or any other city or state or anywhere for that matter. How's everybody doing this afternoon on this wonderful Sunday afternoon? Hope everyone is doing well. I want to talk to you today about attempting a side hustle that, in my opinion, every person viewing this, if you're holding a camera in your hand, if you're holding a smartphone in your hand, you can do this. Now, I know we briefly touched upon this in the past. I strongly believe that every single person viewing this video has an important message to share. Where? Right here on this platform. And yes, you can literally earn money while you are asleep. It doesn't come easy. It takes a little while. It takes a little practice. I am no expert, but I do like to share my experience. Many times people have heard the helicopter story. I'm the one that originally started the story as a sort of a euphemism about Steve Young giving me a little push to go ahead and do it because we're friends. But at the end of the day, I'm the person that flew the helicopter and runs my channel. So obviously, you know that yes, your friends could push you, but it's up to you to keep the thing flying, just like his channel is wonderfully flying. And if you haven't been to his channel, go to Steve Young 74 channel and check it out. Everyone has a wonderful story. Everyone has a wonderful message. I believe that many people are missing out on two things. One, the viewer. I'm a viewer more than a content creator. I've been a viewer of YouTube for a very, very long time. So keep that in mind. So if your story doesn't get out there, I get to miss out on your story. Your story may add a tremendous or will add a tremendous value to many, many people's lives. If I didn't take the plunge and go ahead and go forward with it, there are many times people here are so kind and so sweet and let me know how much perhaps a video may have struck a nerve, a sentence, a joke, whatever, even just an upload may have really resonated to that person. This makes me want to keep on slamming that record button all the time. And the beauty part is that it doesn't cost you a dime to start up. Some people think they have to start up with fancy equipment. Can I share a secret with you? I am still right now, as we speak, using the original phone, my original phone that I started my channel with. And by the way, my anniversary is coming up in July. July 22nd will make 4 years. Count them. 4 years that I've been doing this. And it's just been so much fun. Now, okay, some people think that they have to be an expert. No one starts off as an expert. Look back at some of my funny old videos. I'm going to probably attach one of my funny videos. Well, I think the first 100, all of them were funny. Just my opinion. But that's the fun part. It's kind of fun looking back to see how much we've grown. You can learn, anyone can learn how to do this. But for us to miss out on important messages, perhaps you like to talk about cooking. I'm not saying, some people they demonstrate cooking. I will give a recipe, but you're rarely going to see me demonstrate cooking, okay? Because I don't have that patience that most people do to set that up. I'm more of a admitted talking head because I come from a teacher background and radio background. So I'm a yakker by nature. So for me, that's the fit for me. Now, someone else, for example, may like to hang out in their kitchen and set up their camera. And for example, look at RHODA Stone. Every time I go over to her channel, I know that I'm going to mainly, and she does do different stuff as well. Sometimes she'll discuss things from her car. Sometimes RHODA Stone will discuss things from, other areas in her home or apartment. Making a long story short, mainly though, I flipped the switch and there she is. I'm watching her cook or she's talking to us about something. Every show is very important. Every show I got a lesson from. Every single show from Rhoda Stone I got a lesson from. Let's pretend that Rhoda Stone, let's just take Rhoda Stone as an example. If Rhoda Stone didn't decide one day, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this thing called YouTube. Now, Rhoda's been on a while. If you look back, I would say she's been on at least 9 to 10 years. I don't know exactly, but I mean, it's, close to a decade. That's a lot of shows. And plus that, Rhoda puts out a lot of content, not just, any which way the wind blows type situation. She steadily puts out a lot of content. This is what Rhoda chose. But let's pretend that Rhoda didn't do that. I cannot tell you. Want to know one of the things I'll never forget that Rhoda suggested during the summer? And it kind of like stuck with me personally as a viewer. This is me as a viewer about like making sandwiches the way to go to stretch your budget. Wow. Hey, Rhoda, thank you. I saved a lot of money over the years. And that's my dollar a day thing that you like to do. But the sandwich theory of relativity is very, very good. So let's just say that, let's pretend that Dawn, Money Mom, didn't wake up one day and say, you know what? I'm going to attempt this. I'm going to slam down the record button and I'm going to put my information out there every single day, every day. Money Mom, I get on and watch at 11 o'clock New York City Eastern time. She comes on at 10 o'clock Texas time. Okay. And every day there's a valuable message. And even ever like watch a content creator and sometimes you're not even really paying that much attention to their message. You just love hearing their voice. You just like looking at their face. You just like knowing they're there, especially the ones that we have grown so familiar with over time. Okay. I could go down the list of content creators. Now, I would probably be here till tomorrow going down the list of all my, like, look at Kate Caden. If Kate Caden didn't decide one day to take the plunge, Sundays aren't the same. I mean, I love when she comes on live out of the blue sometimes. It's just like a real diamond in the rough. And when Deb from the How Debbie Saves channel comes on, look at all the value. Everyone has offered some sort of value. This is just like a pick of the handful here, just a little. And to me, they're cream of the crop, all of them, every single one. There's so many, many more. Trust me on that. But I want that person, this message, I'm going to look right at you. This message is for you, the person who's been sitting on the edge of your chair for a long time. I did that for a year, maybe even over a year. Maybe I should do it. I shouldn't do it. I've even been close to 2 years, but definitely a year. Just contemplating. Quit the contemplating. Just do your best. You're going to make mistakes. We are not born content creators. We have the content, but we're not necessarily born. Oh, I'm going to wake up one day and I know all the answers. I'm still learning. This is a learning process. But here's the most important point. Don't miss out. For every day and every year that you delay coming on the platform and learning the ropes and doing your thing, this is the beauty part. You get to do your thing. You get to share your content. You want to go on once a week, you go on once a week. You want to come on once a month, you come on once a month. You want to do this as a hobby? I'm encouraging this even as a hobby. Okay. Now, some people want to keep pursuing, like myself. First, it started off as a hobby, and then I said, you know what? I'm putting the content out there. I may as well create this as a business plan. And that's what I do. And I really hope that I'm helping someone today. Have I helped you today to decide to take the plunge? Do you know how to crochet? Do you have a craft that you can do? Look at Patty from the Life of Patty channel and her crafting. Look at Ellen from Ellen's Abundant Life. Unless she shows us that we can live a great life, unless these are just, amazing people. Not to mention Emmy, right? Emmy from her wonderful channel. This is just, it's just, I don't know, just so out there. Please belong to this. Please know that your message is valued. But if you never put it out there, how are we ever going to get it? Just saying, something to think about on this lovely Sunday afternoon. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. You can make passive income, put your money on the back burner. I'm still earning money from what I consider the most technically horrendous looking video on planet Earth, my pancake one. So I'm still earning some money from that. Imagine. And I made that 2.5 years ago about. You could do the same thing. There you go. Share your message. We love you ahead of time. There you go. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care. Bye-bye.